Hello everybody, Chris is back again, the guy that plays games and records them, playing Red Dead Online. The first video that I made of this game, the audio didn't quite record, so sorry about that. Pretty much all I was saying throughout that video was just BS about how good the, graphics are compared to, Red Dead Redemption 1, how I was surprised that, given this is like a MMO almost, the graphics still look relatively the same compared to the campaign, and pretty much it was just me rambling like a, like an idiot, but, whatever. Anyway, right now, we're heading to our camp, so let's just ride the trail. Oh, does that mean you're tired, scrawny nag? Oh, man. Oh, this really is a scrawny nag. Oh, well. I love him anyway. He's a little patchy. Let's call him Patchy, because he's got skin patches. Yeah, his name is Patchy. Patchy the scrawny nag. I'm actually really excited to start getting, really, deep into this game, the online part of it, because, well, one thing I had mentioned in the previous video that the audio didn't catch was that I had, played the campaign a little bit, not super long, maybe like a good, couple hours just doing all the side stuff, but, I was having a good time with that. I didn't want to get too deep into the campaign because I was always planning on recording this game, but I couldn't help myself and I just wanted to try it. So, I did a bunch of BS stuff for a little bit. But so far, I'm loving the game. And so far, I'm loving Red Dead Online. Although I haven't done a whole lot. I think what I enjoyed the most was just designing my own character. I thought that was pretty cool. It was a lot more detailed than GTA Online. Hey, look at that. We're back in Blackwater.
Darn.
Alright, let me find a hitching post. Gotta hitch up my horse. There we go. Another thing I was talking about in my other video was how I sort of inadvertently made my guy look like John Marston, which I'm not super upset about because he's a pretty cool looking character. Do I gotta? Oh shit! Up here or in there? Okay, yeah, I got it. Emotes. What does that mean? Shoot 'em up. What's that? What? Okay. Wave. Okay. Nod head. What's that smell? What is that? Nice. Is there more? What's the emote wheel? Oh, okay, okay. That's pretty neat. Just burst through that fucking door, dude. Why did you jump up there? Have some respect. You're in a post office. Greetings, sir. How do you do?
Hello. You must be Harley's friend.
Oh, how could you
He's
tell?
one
Is
of
it
us.
because I'm not saying anything
He said
to
you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden. That's me.
He looks
Anyway,
like
it's a
that
pleasure
guy
to
from
make
Game
your
of Thrones,
acquaintance.
the bear in
I
the
find
Maiden
your
Fair.
reticence charming.
When he
Charming.
gets he
By
chops
the
off
way,
Jamie's
I heard
hand.
you might want to earn a little
Oh,
money.
no.
Well,
A better
some
reference
gentlemen
is
have been
Charlie and
robbing
the
our
Chocolate
stages,
Factory. He
and
was
they
the
are
dad.
not part of the club, if you catch my meaning.
Evening buckets.
If you can make them
He would,
go away,
always
I'm
say
sure
that
they
shit.
will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay?
Oh,
Here,
tall trees.
by the way,
Isn't that where in the first game
catalog,
they had
the
all
latest
the
issue.
Bigfoots?
Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well,
I
my
like his
colleagues
voice.
and I move
A
around
land
these
more
stations as needed.
civilized.
And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information.
Well,
Good afternoon, sir.
thank you. One thing I mentioned too is that I kind of wish they did include like some form of voice acting with this. Just because it's kind of awkward seeing all these people have like deep conversations with this guy and he like just, you know, smirks and nods. Like, I don't know. It's just, it stands out. And I understand that they didn't want to do any voice acting because they wanted like your characters to, you know, be your characters. But there's a certain point where it's needed. That was one thing I always hated about GTA Online. Whenever people would be talking to your character and literally every one of them would be like, oh, you're a strong, silent type, aren't you? Like, no, I'm actually very emotionally inept. But, you know, that's a good observation you got there. God, it feels so good to be doing this again. I can't wait to get into a gunfight with this guy. I want to see what he can do. Because honestly, playing as Arthur, I can mess shit up pretty good. And by that I mean I literally just spray and pray. That was one thing. That's one thing I really like about this game too, that they changed from the first one, is that you can actually fire from the hip and you can fan your gun, which is so badass. And honestly, I end up doing that a lot more than I actually do like aiming down the sights, because aiming down the sights you have to be extremely accurate. Otherwise, you know, it takes a long time to. It doesn't take a long time, but you know, the time is definitely like, you know, what's the word? I don't know. But you know, the like split second it takes for you to cock your hammer back again and shoot a second time, you know, it's precious. A lot can go wrong, and it has for me, which is why I just fire from the hip. And honestly, shooting from the hip, it's still pretty accurate to a certain degree. When I first started playing the campaign for this one, I tried doing like how I did in, oh, are we in Tall Trees now? Wow, it looks different. Looks nice though. I get why they call it Tall Trees now. You know, I was coming here expecting to find like short trees, but then they would have to call it short trees, wouldn't they? Not tall trees. Get everybody confused. Anyway, like I was saying, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. Oh, that was Hey yo, be careful, buddy. You don't want to break a leg. You're just a scrawny nag. I'm searching. Careful. Wow, you're getting out of hand, aren't you? Searching for the hideout. Oh, I see a red dot. Ooh. Well, that doesn't look good. Okay, so we're about to get into a gunfight. Nice. Where are you at, though? This guy Because I see him right there, and there's another one that I see on my map, but I can't see him. Well, let's try and sneak around just a little bit. Oh, there's another guy over there. Okay, well that's not going as bad as I thought it would. That just came out of nowhere. I'm doing pretty good.
Shadow swallowed you already.
Heck yeah. I'm a born natural cowboy thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's loot. You know, that's one thing that I don't like that they changed from Redemption 1 to Redemption 2 is that there's a lot of things now that you do that'll take down your honor. Like, bad. And it's honestly a lot more complicated too, because you know, even using your mask now like isn't enough. Apparently, I read online that
Okay.
yes.
You're good. You're real good, friend. Here,
Hold that
take
thought.
this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Okay, since you said please. Oh yeah, I just shoved that entire piece of paper in my back pocket. Now get out of here, buddy. Go on, get. Oh, you've got honor here too. That's neat. As I was saying though, you can't just put on your mask and you know you'll be anonymous. You know, like in the first one, you actually have to. Like what I read online is you have to have an entirely different outfit for whenever you want to go and do crimes. Your honor will still go down, but you know, as long as you have your bad guy outfit and then you switch it after you do your hood rat shit, and you like leave the area, then you will most likely get away. From what I hear, also, is that people can even like recognize your horse and remember that, which is, you know, pretty complex. Let's look at this map. Okay. All right, Patchy. Looks like we got our destination. Ooh, let's take that cheese. Cheese is life. Swear to God, dude. There was literally like a period of a month where I would go to the store almost every other day and buy a thing of cheese and just eat it like in one sitting. It was disgusting. It was like one of the worst times of my life. Are you okay? You afraid you're gonna twist your ankle or something? What are you doing? You stupid piece of shit. Will you fucking go? Let's go. Jesus H. So what, all of a sudden you're like not adventurous? You don't wanna go jumping over things anymore? See, that's what you get. All I wanted to do is go up here and see what they got. Stay there. Hey, you guys, you you might want to stoke that fire. A fire that's not properly stoked can be real rough, especially deep in these forests here. Smokey the Bear says it's your job to make sure fires don't happen, because if they do, then it's your fault. That's what I'm saying. Don't want to find a treasure chest. You know what really bums me out is that I kind of had the ending to the campaign spoiled. And I'm not going to say anything now just in case, you know, you're watching and you don't know how it ends. But I was searching on YouTube, I was trying to find something like on a certain voice actor, and it goes blah 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 death. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, you just auto search that shit on me? Like, I don't want to know that shit. And, you know, I'm kind of tempted to, like, look it up and see what happens. But at the same time, you know, I want to experience it. I want to cry when it happens. Hey, dude, be careful. Because, you know, I had been trying to play the first Redemption for many years, and circumstances would always, like, wow, I didn't even need to use Deadeye for that. Circumstances would, like, you know, not allow me to. And I found out, like, a long time ago that John ends up dying. And I was like, ah, shit, man, there's, like, no reason for me to play anymore, because he dies. But, sure enough, I played it last year, finally to completion, and Jesus Christ, you know? I mean, I knew it was coming, but, you know, just taking that entire ride, you know, I still kind of had a sort of emotional payoff. So I'm hoping that it's kind of the same thing with this game. You know, I know what's going to happen, but the ride there is what makes it worth it. Cash can be used to purchase a range of products and services in stores around the world. Okay. You discovered an ability card coupon. This could be redeemed to acquire your first ability card. Hey, Scrawny Nag, can you calm down? I'm trying to read. Ability cards can be purchased and equipped to offer certain boosts in combat situations. What is this? Deadeye abilities. A moment to recuperate 1. While Deadeye is active, you slowly regenerate health. Taking any damage will cancel Deadeye. Focus Fire 1. While Deadeye is active, you and your team members deal a little more damage. If more than one member of your team has this ability active, the effects do not stack. Paint It Black 1. Nice. While Deadeye is active, you can paint targets onto enemies. Fire your weapon to shoot all marked targets. Each shot drains Deadeye. That's badass. It's like in the game. Let's go for Paint It Black. Okie doke. When aiming, press R3 to enter Deadeye and use the card's effects. Some cards require a weapon to be equipped first. To be equipped first! Ugh. Deadeye bar will be filled with each enemy. Nice. Alright, Patchy, let's go meet Clay Davies. That's cool. So what does that mean by story missions? If there's actually like a narrative to this? That's actually one thing I was talking about in the other video, is that, get out of the way, you stupid coyote. Is that, there seems to be some kind of storyline and not just random, you know, doing crimes and shit like in GTA Online. What? Honor Among Horse Thieves story mission. Horley suggested you go to see Clay Davies, a horse thief, to learn the ins and outs of the horse rustling trade. Start matchmaking. What? I gotta play with people? God damn it. Alright, well, let's see. Nice, good looking bunch we got here. Some nice, honest looking folk. Honestly though, you two guys like look way better than I do. Awesome. This is actually pretty cool.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk.
Nice to meet you, Clive.
Maybe
Oh,
you
we got
two will
that
get
in
along
common.
better.
We don't
Maybe
talk.
not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out of Manzanita Post with a bunch of horses they stole from me.
Manzanita does
Well,
not
that's a
mean
lie,
nothing.
but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look.
Your dad.
Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable in Blackwater once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Alrighty then. Yeah, this is really cool. exciting. These guns are shit though, aren't they? Oh, that other guy's like already done. Thank you for making this a memorable experience, Ozone. That was a very fun mission. Oh, strong silent type, I see. Who needs you, Nate? Oh shit, I am so sorry.
Well, well, well. Horley was right about you. Dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that
that
horse hidden
dandy?
away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's some money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what?
Thank you.
Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available.
Well, ain't that nice of you?
See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Clive's like, you fucking moron, what are you doing? They went to all that trouble. Services. Rename the horse? Well, this one isn't Patchy anymore, so I can't name it that. Oh man. Oh, I can't think of a good name for you. Let's just call you Daisy or something. Yeah, Daisy's pretty cute. Horse insurance? That that's like GTA Online. You gotta buy car insurance. Tack. What is tack? Oh, very nice indeed. I don't know why I just thought of that part of the Lego movie where he's like, I only work in black or really, really dark gray. Ooh, appearance. Let's see. What color looks good? Ooh, I think that dark brown looks good. Oh, I don't have enough money for that shit. I'm not rich. I'm not made of money. Let's just go. Alright, thank you kindly, good sir. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's see how far that camp is. Oh, okay, it's not far at all. Let's just go do that, and then I'm gonna cut the video. Grooming and caring for your horse increases bonding, just like in the campaign. Pardon me, sir.
do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket.
So he called you dad?
Anyway, I've got everything set up.
I'm not
Well,
your dad.
what we have so
Ugly ass
far,
knucklehead.
place is pretty nice.
Yeah, handsome
I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh,
Are you saying
I
you're gonna
saw
live with me?
Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you.
Okay.
Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you
Joke's on
listen
them.
to them.
I'm not that tough.
I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
Well, thank you very much. Visit general stores and tailors for supplies and clothing. Nice. Gunsmiths will sell and upgrade you. Wow, that was a beautiful gun. Find and accept free roam missions from various characters. Or counter a rival player's mission for your own reward. Whoa, that's cool. Enter a series and compete against others by using a series marker through the player menu. That's badass. Whoa, that's Armadillo. Nice. Form or join a posse with other players and improve your chance of success in Red Dead Online. Wow, that was badass. Well, alrighty then, folks. I think that should about do it for this one. Anyway, I look forward to playing this a lot more. I was a little nervous playing with someone else for a bit there, but it actually turned out to be pretty fun, so I look forward to that. I look forward to more of that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day / night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you guys later on. Goodbye.